So when listing this, it's real important using keywords to get your buyers to your item. So if you see up here, I used vintage. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Richard. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay based out of Missouri, where I go to garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales, RA, and online auctions, where I find undervalued items and I resell them on eBay for a profit. So in today's video, I'm going to go over the weekend sales. Letting you know where I sourced the item from, what I paid for the item, and what the item sold for. So let's jump in and see what's sold. Today is Tuesday, June 14th, and we have 2 eBay orders going out today. First item we have going out, it's an item I picked up at my local thrift store. It happens to be this Missouri Comets bobblehead, Gino. I'm not going to pronounce the last name. Paid $1.50 at my local thrift store. Probably had this for about a year. This sold for $17.95, and the buyer is paying $7.28 in shipping. So next item going out, when I pulled it up on the screen here, it only shows a quantity of 1 and the shipping at $5.80. Well, that's not correct, because when I pull it up on my phone, it shows quantity of 2, and that sold for $19.90, and the buyer's paying $11.80 in shipping. So another thrift store item, into these for $1 each. Sold one of these last week. This buyer came in and actually bought the last 2 that I have, probably because we're coming up on 4th of July, and these are red, white, and blue lights. So again, this buyer paid $19.90, and they are paying $11.80 in shipping. So with these, what I will do is I could probably get both of these into a flat rate envelope. So my sales are running a little slow. I didn't start up a new sale, but I can actually send out like 380 something offers. So I'm going to try something new, and I'll let you know how it works out. Later on the computer, I'm going to go through and just send out a 10% offer off on all those qualifying items that could send offers out on. So hopefully that sparks up some sales, and we'll see. Oh, just sold something. Never fails. Okay, the buyer just paid for it. Today is Wednesday, June 15th, and we have 4 eBay orders going out today. So last night I actually sent out offers, and I did that through a mass offers, which I had never done that before. And if you go into the selling hub, it'll show how many you can actually send offers to. Since I never done a mass one like that, and I normally don't sit down on my phone and just sit there and send offers, I had like 380 something that I could send offers on. I went and did a mass send out of offers of 10% off last night just to see how it would work out. And it seems like it's working pretty well. Normally, I'm running like a 2-day sale. I decided not to do that and go ahead and try this and see how well it works out. So far, it's working out pretty good. So let's jump in and see what's sold. First item we have going out, it's an item I picked up at my local thrift store. I'm only into it for 25 cents. It's this Movie Monsters book. So in the title, I actually put Freddy Jason Horror Creature from the Black Lagoon. Again, I'm only into this for 25 cents. This sold for $13.45, and the buyer is paying $3.19 in shipping. Next item, have some more of this Orajel going out. Bought this at my local thrift store. Picked up quite a few of them. This buyer came in and bought 2 of these. I'm into each of these for 40 cents each. These sold for $17.90, and they are going free shipping. This next item, another thrift store item. It happens to be this Tony Llama genuine leather vintage checkbook wallet. Paid $2 at my local thrift store. This sold for $38.66, and the buyer is paying $5.85 in shipping. This next item happens to be another thrift store item. This is the item as I just got ready to start the video. Sale came in. Happens to be this Maruca crossbody girl bag. This I also picked up at my local thrift store. I'm only into this for $2. This sold for $34.16, and the buyer is paying $5.20 in shipping. Today is Friday, June 17th, and we have 2 eBay orders going out today. First item we have going out is this teddy bear cookie stamper. As you can see on the bottom of it. Nope, just sold something. Picked this up at a garage sale probably about 2 years ago. I picked it up in a lot of other stuff. So cost of goods into this is probably maybe $1. This sold for $18.95, and it is going free shipping. With this, I'm going to go ahead and ship this in a 6x4x4 box. Still keeping it under 16 ounces and getting it to go out first class. Next item going out happens to be an RA item. It's these dolphin swim trunks. I'm only into these for $1. They only had a couple of them left by the time I got there. There was a size small and a size medium, so I picked them both up. These sold for $11.65, and the buyer is paying $4.65 in shipping. Okay, sold 2 more things, so we'll go get those real quick. Next item going out, just went and pulled this, sold as we were filming. Buyer came in and bought 2 of these brand new Minion hats, brand new with the tags. Picked these up at my local thrift store. I believe I picked up probably about 12 of these, I think. I'm only into them for $1 each. This buyer came in and bought 2. As you can see, I did a quantity discount, offering the buyer up to 20% when they buy more. So this buyer bought 2. Buyer paid $22.28, and they are paying $5.30 in shipping. Today is Tuesday, June 21st, and we have 6 eBay orders going out today. First item we have going out happens to be an item I picked up at my local thrift store. I'm only into it for $2. It's this vintage cross stitch. So when listing this, it's real important using keywords to get your buyers to your item. So if you see up here, I used vintage, quill embroidered Amish, country picture, framed art, and I also put the size, 15 by 12. This was actually a really good sale. $2 into $137.56, and the buyer is paying $12.77 in shipping. So if you see cross stitch and you can get it for a decent price, it does sell, but it does take the right buyer. Another thing I was able to date it is it's personalized back here, and there's the date right there, 1985. So even though it's personalized for someone, it will still sell. And you want to actually go ahead and show that in your pictures as well. Next item going out happens to be another thrift store item. This was in their free bin. It happens to be this small New Testament Psalms and Proverbs. So cost of goods is nothing. This sold for $5.98, and it is going free shipping. This I can either send out medium mail, which will cost me $3.19, or if I ship it first class at about 4 ounces, be about $3.50. Next item going out, another thrift store item. I'm into each one of these. There's 2 paddles. I'm into them for $1 each. The cost of goods on this is just $2. Happens to be these vintage Marcraft Black Beauty wood paddleball racquetball rackets. These sold for $40.38, and the buyer is paying $11.19 in shipping. These last 3 items, I already actually shipped them out when I went over the video. Somehow I lost this, so what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and talk about these items up on the screen here. This is a Pyrex B39 Corning Dutch Oven stock pot lid. Picked this up on a high bid haul where I paid $2 for a bunch of dishes. In there they had a couple Pyrex lids, but it also had some Revereware pans as well. I've already sold some of those off. Buyer paid $12.56 and they did pay $7.34 in shipping. This next item is an RA item. Picked this up on Walmart clearance. I picked it up when they clearance off a lot of their gardening items. That usually happens in fall. Believe I picked up about 5 of these. I'm only into this for $2. This sold for $19.28 and it is going free shipping. With this, what I do is I go ahead and wrap it in cardboard and then I can easily slip it into a flat rate envelope that costs me about $7.50 to ship. This next item going out happens to be an item, also picked this up at Walmart clearance. When I picked this up, I believe I picked up close to 80 of these things. But if you notice here, I only listed 20. The reason you do that, because as they start selling, as the quantity comes down, then they start sending more notices out to buyers that this is running out. And a lot of times that entices buyers to come in and then purchase the item. I'm only into this for $1.50. This sold for $22.64. And again, this is also going free shipping. The reason I do free shipping on these, because a lot of the competition out there, because that's what they're offering. So to be competitive, you want to kind of go to what the market is trending at as far as with shipping charges versus free shipping. And again, with this, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and wrap it in cardboard, and this will easily slide into a flat rate envelope as well. And again, just costing me $7.50. So those are the items we have going out this week to go ahead and close out the weekend sales. Wasn't the best a sales week, but it was pretty decent, especially with the higher priced items. Hope you found some benefit out of this video. So while you're out there sourcing for items to resell online, this gives you an idea of things that are currently selling on eBay right now. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Greatly helps the channel. Also, too, if you're not currently subscribed, consider subscribing down below and hitting the bell notification. You'll be notified the next time I do a video. Until next time, keep picking.